My top toys, were when I was a kid. See, I'm told that I really wanted this, but I don't remember really wanting it. But I remember it being very difficult for my parents to get.
Parents don't remember anything.
Yeah, like a lot of...
Because it wasn't important to them. Because they were like, you wanted some bullshit, I think.
No, but like there's a couple of stories of like, oh, you wanted this like nobody's business. And like it was, like a really tough toy to get. And I'm like, I don't remember that. I'm like, maybe I was just... I mean, more likely than not, I was a little shit that was like, I want this more than anything. And then promptly forgot about it until Christmas. And then was like, oh,
Yeah,
I guess.
I don't like that anymore. That was like a lifetime ago.
Yeah.
Can I tell you how I ruined my mom's Christmas one year?
Sure.
She was like, Tim, what would you like Santa to bring you for Christmas? And I was like, the only thing I want is the Big Bird bus. And I think I was like...
Big Bird bus?
Yeah.
Like the actual bus?
Well, I was like 3.
Okay.
And so she was just like, the Big Bird bus? And I was like, yeah, the Big Bird
You're
bus.
like, what, I stutter, Mom?
Yeah.
The Big Bird bus.
So she assumes I saw
Write it
somewhere.
down.
And she's like, okay, cool. That's great. The Big Bird bus. Here we go. And then she's probably going to wrap up a whole bunch of other, generic toy crap, right?
Yeah.
Turns out the Big Bird bus wasn't an actual
toy or anything. Yeah.
Like, I think I saw, like, Big Bird driving a bus on Sesame Street or something. And I was like, well, I want that for myself. I want that.
I want a bus.
I want a bus, and I want it to be driven by a giant friggin' bird.
Yeah.
All right? Is that so hard?
Mom.
And I just lost my mind on Christmas morning when I didn't
Oh,
get
so
the
you
big...
did remember it.
Oh, yeah, it's all I friggin' wanted. But, like, I didn't understand... Like,
was in your mind, did you want a life-size bus?
I don't know. I don't
you
know.
Hadn't thought it all the way
mind
through?
Of a 3-year-old. But my mom just kept coming to me and being like, is this a toy? Like, where did you find this? I was like, yeah, it's a toy. I don't know. It's a Big Bird bus. Just give
it doesn't matter now.
Come on. No, this was beforehand.
Oh, okay.
So she was losing her mind. And then I lost my mind. And then my grandmother came over and she's like, hey, Merry Christmas, Timmy. And I was like, hey. She's like, how's your Christmas? I was like, bad. She's like, why? I was like, yeah, because I didn't get the Big Bird bus. And then my grandmother like started yelling at my mom, like, why didn't you get him the only toy he wanted? So I ruined Christmas pretty good.
Man.
Yeah.
Your mom should have just bought like a toy school bus, and you probably would have been like, okay.
Yeah, maybe. Either that or I would have gotten even crazier. Like, how dare you insult...
You think I'm stupid? You think I'm a moron?
What the hell is this? I asked for the Big Bird bus.
Yeah. She didn't want to get
shit you trying to pull, lady.
She didn't want to get a toy bus thrown at her.
Exactly. Yeah, hey, Mom, if you're listening, I'm sorry about that one. She would never listen to this in a million years.
Well, she ran away from the family shortly after that, right?
Yeah. She became a bus driver.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the only way she knew
insanity. She said, one day I'll get you that Big Bird bus.
Yeah, I feel like it's a dangerous thing to ask like a 3-year-old what they want, because when you're 3, you don't really understand what the difference between like toys and like the abstract are.
Exactly. Yeah, like, okay, yeah, I want Elmo. And then like, no, not an Elmo doll.
No, you idiot, I want Elmo.
Yeah, I want to be friends and hang out with him, and play with him.
Well, that's
this is a stuffed toy.
That's what they're. Well, that's why they got the Elmos are always evolving, Tim, so that they can.
You can tickle them.
Yeah. You can hug them. I think there was a Hug Me Elmo. Yeah. There was a Chicken Dance Elmo.
Yeah, they really tried to recapture that lightning in a bottle of Tickle Me Elmo. No. Can we talk real quick about these about the in-demand toys? Okay. It started with the Cabbage Patch Kid, right?
Well, that's what I was going to say, Tim. That was the specific one I was thinking of, that I was given a Cabbage Patch Kid doll when I was like very, very little. And that's the one that I'm always reminded of, like, oh, yeah, that was very hard to get. And I'm like, how do I remember wanting it?
Yeah, especially in the 80s. It wasn't like, hey, boys, here's a baby doll for you. Yeah. But, like, I had one, too. Yeah. I think it was just
I think the parents bought into the hype around them.
I think that's what happens all the time. Yeah. Like, did any kid actually really care about getting a Tickle Me Elmo?
Well, and especially
Like, they were like, oh, no. Do you think there was any, like, 6-year-old that was like, Rosie O'Donnell said it's the hottest toy?
Yeah.
Rosie said, like, no.
yeah.
Friggin',
So buy one for $2,000 on eBay.
yeah, no. Guys, don't worry about it unless it's something they're asking for constantly.
Like a
Yeah.
Big Bird bus.
Like a Big Bird bus, and then
Yeah.
just make it happen somehow.
Yeah, because like as a kid, I don't even remember how I found out about toys. I found out about toys. I mean, there were commercials for toys, but otherwise it was by going to Toys R Us.
Yeah, I don't recall going to the toy store that often. Were
No,
you a
me
toy
neither.
store kid? No.
Yeah, because you have to be a maniac as a parent to take your kid to the toy store.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to the toy store with my mom when like we'd have to go to like another kid's birthday party, and I think every time she's like, "Oh, this was a mistake."
Yeah.
Because it's like, all right, well, what do you think John would like for his birthday? I'm like, I don't give a shit about John. I know what I would like, and
Yeah.
it's that right there.
Right. Yeah. Things that my kids will never know about. Should I ever have kids?
Well, right now they don't even know they have a father.
But they're big fans of the show, Tom. So they just don't know.
Yeah.
When they find out, they're gonna.
Oh, there you go.
When this all comes out in the trial, yeah,
like they won a contest.
yeah. They'll never know that toy stores exist.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never know.
You've said this before, yeah.
They'll never know that McDonald's is a thing.
Well,
Once you give it, like, I understand. And look, parenting's real easy, everybody. Just make them do the things that you need them to do.
yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Eat healthy. Go to bed when they're supposed to.
Don't ask for anything.
Don't ask for anything. Bathe regularly without your supervision. You don't
Yeah.
want to be scrubbing some kid's back like a creep every day. No, do that yourself.
Do you think dads scrub their kids back? Because you motioned like with a big long handle scrubber.
Yeah, what?
Can you
how else
imagine
you
like
gonna
bathing
wash
a 2-year-old with a big like man-sized scrubber?
How are you gonna?
That thing's on a pole for you to scrub your own back.
So I'm gonna buy a whole different brush.
Well, you wouldn't have to hold it the same way, at least.
All right. Well, I like to keep my distance. Just so everybody knows there's no funny business going on. You got a naked child in the room with you.
Anyway,
What were we talking about? Oh, they're not going to know. Especially, why would you tell your kids about McDonald's? Be like, here's a delicious thing that you're going to want all the time.
that comes with a toy.
That comes with a freaking toy.
Yeah.
And you're just going to be like, oh, yeah, but we'll only go there very rarely.
But yeah, we'll only go there for a special treat
Yeah.
when you're good.
No, hell no. They're not going to know about television. They're going to play with blocks.
Yeah.
Not even brightly colored blocks.
Where are they going to find out about the internet?
They're not going to know about the internet.
They're
going to
know
in a
the
box
other
like
kids.
a veal.
The other kids are going to tell.
I'll homeschool them.
But anyway, we're talking about Cabbage Patch Kids
Oh, I'm sorry,
and hot toys.
Yeah.
So yeah, you think it's just all parents?
Yeah, because
that they
like
scam
kids
the parents.
kids' attention spans are super short. Or I'm
Yeah.
speaking from experience. I was regrettably a child once, and they want something, but like you can really easily distract them with something else.
Yeah.
Especially like if it's a better thing. Like there's a million better things than a freaking Furby. When people are like, oh, whoa, my kid really wants a Furby. First of all, no kid wanted that friggin' Furby.
No.
It's adults trying to create a Jingle All the Way situation because they want to be just like their hero, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Or Sinbad.
Yeah. If it's Schwarzenegger versus Sinbad.
Yeah, they were both trying to get the same toy.
And then
Phil
Hartman was trying to sleep with Arnold Schwarzenegger's wife while this was happening, I think.
Yeah, was that how it went?
I think it was.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I know it was Sinbad was the other guy trying to. I know Phil Hartman was in it. I've never really seen Jingle All the Way.
Oh, I saw it on Thanksgiving Day, the year it came out, in the theater.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a real treat for me.
Yeah, well, I can imagine.
You know what else I saw Thanksgiving Day, the
What?
day it came out, in the theater? Baby Geniuses.
Wow.
No, I'm sorry. Baby's Day Out.
Weren't you too old for Baby's Day Out?
Yeah, it was the only thing playing. And, like, I was, like, probably, like, 12.
Uh-huh.
And, like, it was cool to be like, yo, it's Thanksgiving. And it was, like, after dinner.
Yeah,
but, like,
yeah.
all the festivities are done by
Yeah,
like
all
7:30.
the adults are asleep. They don't care
Yeah,
anymore.
so it's like, I can go to the movies alone. What's playing? And it was like probably an R-rated movie, or which I wasn't allowed to go to.
It's
or
like
Baby's Day Out.
RoboCop 3 or Baby's Day Out.
Yeah, and so I was like, yeah, no, this is cool, right? And my friend was like, yeah, no, we love Baby's Day Out. What a cool thing for two 13-year-old boys to...
Yeah, the baby's on its own.
Yeah. I mean... Tom, this baby gets into some hijinks. He crawls through a freaking construction zone. He's like a Mr. Magoo.
Yeah, I was gonna say Baby's Day Out was just a Mr. Magoo ripoff.
Yeah, but
because they were like, you know what are 13-year-olds gonna like more, an old man or a baby?
That shouldn't be the choice.
Walking between I-beams and not knowing what they're doing.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot less annoying. It was cuter. They upped the cute
a lot less
quotient.
annoying. It's not. At any point did the baby talk to a coat rack like it was a person.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Mr. Magoo would do that all the time.
Yeah.
It's a classic Magoo.
Baby's pooped his pants all the time.
Yeah.
Tom, this week's episode is brought to you by Blue Apron.
Sounds delicious.
Does sound delicious. Blue Apron's mission is to make incredible home cooking accessible to everyone.
Well, mission accomplished, I'd say.
Yeah, they achieve it by supporting a more sustainable food system, setting the highest standards for ingredients, and building a community of home chefs. Tom, you've had Blue Apron.
Yeah.
I've had Blue Apron. They send you ingredients for delicious meals. You make them yourself.
Already pre-proportioned?
Yeah.
No waste?
There's no waste. They send you the instructions. What do they call that? Recipes and stuff.
Yeah, recipes.
Yeah, but it's easy to follow. You don't know jack about cooking.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Full color photos.
This will teach you.
You barely even have to be able to read.
Exactly. Yeah, maybe.
Take it from me.
Yeah, an illiterate man. So for less than $10 a meal, Tom, Blue Apron delivers seasonal recipes along with pre-portioned ingredients, like we said, to make delicious home-cooked meals. They know that when you cook with incredible ingredients, you make incredible meals.
It's true.
So they set the highest quality standards for their community of artisanal suppliers, family-run farms, fisheries, and ranchers. You know that, Tom.
Yeah.
This food is not the slop that you'll get in the bargain bin at the supermarket.
No.
It's actually really good.
Yeah.
Whether it's Japanese ramen noodles, wild-caught Alaskan salmon, or heirloom tomatoes, Tom. Your favorite.
Old tomatoes.
Blue Apron is bringing you the best. Tom,
Yeah.
this is where things get real. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free with free shipping by going to blueapron.com/guide.
That's how confident they are that you're going to love it.
Yeah, and guess what? I think you'll love it too. And even if you're skeptical, they're going to send you 3 meals worth of ingredients to do this for free with free shipping. Just friggin' try it, right? Why not? You'll love how good it feels and tastes to create incredible home-cooked meals with Blue Apron. So don't wait. That's blueapron.com/guide. Blue Apron, a better way to cook.
I remember the Christmas gift that I was most excited about. Sorry if you heard that. That was the garbage chute in my apartment. We're doing this in my apartment this week, not in the studio.
Yeah.
And a garbage chute goes like through my closet, basically. So sometimes somebody throws something heavy out from the 8th story. And it picks up quite a bit of speed by the time it gets down here.
Glamorous big city living.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, though, Tim. You got a garbage chute where you are?
Hell yeah.
What a great thing, huh?
What the hell were we doing? Schlepping our garbage out to the street like a bunch of mooks.
When you can just open up a latch and put it down. And mind you, the garbage chute's not in my apartment.
No, it's in the hallway.
Yeah.
Right next to your apartment.
Right.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
It's same placement in my apartment.
Ah.
And I thought, like, oh, no, I'm going to be hearing garbage all the time. 99% of the time,
Yeah.
nothing. I guess nobody's got it much waste in or they're burning it for heat.
Well, you know what? I'm glad. I didn't really think about it before I picked, like, where my bedroom would be. And there are some times where, like, I'm in this room, like, late at night, and I'm like, wow, if I were asleep, that would have scared the bejesus out of me and woken me up. So, anyway.
Well, this has been Shoot Talk.
Yeah.
Shooting the chutes.
Shooting the chute. That's our mini podcast.
Yeah.
You ever think about drilling a hole in the wall and then you can catch things people are throwing out?
No,
Keep 'em
because
for-
you could go
keep
down
'em
to
for
the
yourself.
garbage room and find it, or just rifle through the garbage anywhere.